Arsenal 1, Manchester United 3. Straight in. Go on, let's have it. What happened? Break it down. Go, go, go.
You're not saying welcome to the
Nah,
back two?
fuck that shit. We've beaten Arsenal. We've got our first away win, or Jose's first away win, in 12 games against top 6. Against those fucking idiots. Arsenal.
Jesse came in Millie rocked at the Emirates.
Say it again. How is that happening? How's that happening on your home ground? Where do you go from there? I thought United was shit. I thought we were an ex-great club. I thought Arsenal were on the up. We've beaten Spurs. Oh my God. You shit. Game. Done. Yeah? We came, we saw, and we conquered. Undefeated at home and all this bollocks. Screw.
They went away
Done.
to Burnley as well.
Oh, fuck off, man. They're trash. I'll say it again. They're shit.
No, but to be fair, to score three goals against three world-class defenders.
Exactly.
It's impressive,
I mean,
isn't it?
Koscielny, their captain, leader, legend. Whoa, I thought he was brilliant. I really did. He's trying to get Pogba's autograph and whatnot.
Yeah.
Got bullied. What a guy. Mustafi faking injuries because he got wrecked. Where did they go from here? Okay, let's start. Let's start off. Kick off. Couple of minutes in. Tony V.
Well, Koscielny comes running out. He goes to square it to Kolasinac. And Tony V pops out of nowhere, intercepts it. Passes to Pogba. Everyone rushes to Pogba because they're scared. Obviously, he's contributed to 10 goals in his last 9, so they all get a bit terrified. He just lays it off to Valencia, and then he's doing double nutmegs.
Double megs. Valencia. Arsenal, a shell shot. What's going on here? Oh my God. Then we hit the 10-minute mark, and the boys do it again.
Mustafi, instead of passing to Cech, decides to pass to Lukaku instead. Then he rushes out to Lukaku. He says, no problem, Lukaku just beats him easily. Martial's doing big reverse runs, puts him through, and then he risks damaging his knee ligaments by doing that delicious flick.
What a flick.
And then Lingard says, where should I put it? Off the post and in. It's 2-0. And the Millie Rock came.
It was madness. It was absolute scenes. I was bouncing off the wall. Down at Riley's, all the Arsenal fans upset. Oh, what's going on? Oh my God. It was brilliant. 2-0 up in 10 minutes. I thought we were going to go there and park the bus, apparently. I mean, it was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. But then Arsenal grew into the game. What were we supposed to do? I'm seeing a lot of negative press and negative tweets and whatnot about how we were after going 2-0 up. Oh, United parked the bus. United did this. What else were we supposed to do? You're 2-0 up, away from home, against a rival. Against a rival. And, of course, you're going to sit back and you're going to counter. And that's exactly what we did, I felt.
It reminded me of the good old Fergie days when we used to counter-attack and play exciting attacking football.
Yeah, you were saying it before we went on the air. That, we even got a big counter-attacking goal.
I need to get against Arsenal in 2014, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Rooney. Imagine getting counter-attacked by Wayne Rooney.
Wazaroo. They're just shit. Fuck them. I don't care.
Did they have any chances in the first half, Arsenal? Lukaku tried to score for them.
Big Rom the bomb. He couldn't score in the end he was supposed to. He thought I might as well do it in my own net. But Dave did what he does. He saves. Dave saves. Brilliant save. 1 of 14 that he made in the game. Yeah, I got to give it Arsenal. They threw everything at us, including the kitchen sink. Iwobi came on for Mustafi, and they peppered our goal. They had 33 shots in the game. We go on to the second half now. What was it, 48th minute or something, I think, when Ramsey does his intentional pass back to Lacazette to finally put it past. It took 2 unmarked players in our box to put it past David De Gea in that game. 2 unmarked Arsenal players to put it in there. That's what Arsenal had to do. And then after that, it was a bit rocky. But Lionel Lingard, LL14, said, nah, mate, I'll have this one.
Yeah, Rom lays the ball off to him. He's running Pogba, sprinting forward, gets put through. Then it looks over, the chance looks over.
Yeah.
Koscielny thinks, I can tackle him. And the next thing you know, he's getting rolled. and Xhaka doesn't know where Lingard is, and just taps it in, just does a little slide.
I think Xhaka was scared to be done, because you can see when he's running into the box with Lingard, he has a little look back, and he still decides, I'm not going to go to Lingard. I'm going to mark the space instead. Idiot shit. Great ball across from Paul, and Lingard taps it away, and it's 3-1, and it's game time. That's it. It's all over. They had a few more chances. David De Gea, that double save from Laka and Alexis Sanchez. Alexis played.
Yeah.
He played, which was a bit mad. Didn't see him much.
No, the only really good player for them, Ozil on trial.
Oh, brilliant. Great audition.
Yeah, great audition for us. Looks like he can slot in the midfield three just on the left, so it's looking great. So
it would be
many
fantastic.
roles for next season. Or maybe even January.
Madness. He looked good, Mesut Ozil. Thought Rambo played alright, he had a good game. Thought Lacazette played well. Surprise. Wenger coming with the mind games.
Yeah.
Tricks in the old dog yet.
He's out, and then
he's in, just like that.
4:30, I'm getting big notifications that Lacazette's starting.
Fuck you know. What else?
Pogba. The sad bit about Pogba.
Oh no.
Missing the real big game.
Yeah.
Against Manchester City.
Red?
It is a red. But what Bellerin is doing, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got to say, I don't know what positions, what shapes he's pulling, why he's doing that, and I was fuming. Although he stamped, he got him. He got him with the right and he got him with the left and all, and he's off doing your sarcastic applause. He's gone. He's at the derby. But the derby's next week. We'll deal with that on Thursday, yeah? We'll deal with that on the podcast on Thursday. This is the review of the weekend, review of the big game.
Arsenal legend, actually, Thierry Henry was at the game as well.
Oh, what a guy.
And he actually took a shirt home. He took Pogba's shirt home.
He took Pogba's shirt home?
Yeah.
Fucking
That's
hell.
a bit. Arsenal legend. They've got a statue of him.
And he's taking Paul Pogba's shirt home.
Manchester United player.
That's dirty.
He's come to Emirates and
wrecked him. That's filth. Pogba's pulling off flicks.
Yeah.
Flicks in the midfield. Oh my goodness. First home league defeat since losing 2-1 to Watford as far back as January. Manchester United, who you lot have been ridiculing for how long, came and did that to you lot. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's so sad. Yeah, as I mentioned before, David De Gea making 14 saves in the game. But I don't know why. I'm hearing things like, you only won because of David De Gea. David De Gea saved. David De Gea would say, yeah, that's why we got him. That's why he's getting paid such big wages. He's the best goalkeeper in the world. No debate. I don't think Saturday confirms that. For me, he was already the best goalkeeper in the world anyway. Fuck Manuel Neuer playing as another centre back. It's my guy Dave. Dave saves. Doesn't get megged like Czech. Yeah, doesn't get megged like Czech. Although Czech did make a nice little save, I suppose, when Jesse Lingard was through on goal. After Martial put him in again. Hitting the post.
And then Martial.
Right onto Nacho.
Cleared off the line.
Yeah.
Maybe we had better chances than Arsenal.
Some would say. You know, I saw a lot of long shots from Bellerin and Kolasinac, and they had a few. Yeah, so can't not talk about it. The pen, the pen, quote unquote. Was it a pen?
It was a penalty. We've watched Darwin for a long time. I think people don't understand how bad he is. The only Italian who can't defend. But Welbeck jumped straight back up. He didn't really force the referee to make a decision.
None of them did.
And I'm going to say we still would have won anyway. It would have only made it 3-2.
You don't think they would have got an equaliser maybe?
No. He would have brought someone else on. He wouldn't have brought Rashford on in the 90th minute. He would have brought someone else. I don't know who else we had on, but actually he doesn't trust Blin, so I don't know about that. So maybe we would have brought Rashford on.
You confident with that back line, that five?
On paper, no, but I mean Arsenal had some good attacking football, some of the best you'll probably see in the league.
Yeah.
And they dealt with it comfortably. We've watched them. They played well against Watford. How many games did they play together?
The 5.
Yeah. The 5, the special 5.
I'm gonna say, well, that was 2, surely. I don't, because Rojo, when he came back for the when did he?
Yeah, it was his first start against Watford.
Watford, so it must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You add Bailly to that.
Oof. Playing without Eric.
Yeah.
Zlatan out again, and we still beat Arsenal. I mean, I've also got to say, they did attack and whatnot, but I have to reiterate they had 33 shots and they only scored 1, 14 of which David De Gea saved. The rest they missed.
Yeah.
Or were blocked. So I think their finishing has got to be questioned as well.
One of De Gea's saves was off wrong.
Off big Romelu Lukaku trying to score in his own net. So we've also got we've got to mention that. But yeah, happy with the win and the resulting performance. Do you want to see more of that type of football away from home?
Yeah.
Or against the top 6 anyway?
Yeah, we have to be effective on the counter. And I think Lingard gives that. Maybe he is a big game player.
Park-esque.
Yeah.
Although, do you think that we'll be able to do this against the other top 6 away from home? Because I think, what have we got? We've got to go to Wembley and we've got City away. We've been to Liverpool, been to Stamford Bridge, and we've been to Arsenal. Do you think we'll be able to do this against City and Spurs?
Are Tottenham going to make the defensive mistakes Arsenal did?
I think they're Tottenham now, maybe.
It would have been interesting to see how the game would have gone if they hadn't made the mistakes, because we were playing good football anyway. We were trying to press them high.
Some would say exactly that. Those mistakes, especially Mustafi's one,
was due to the pressure.
Was the pressure from Jesse Lingard, from Lionel Lingard, LL14. But yeah, so very happy United fans here. Let's go to the rest of the Premier League then. Chelsea, Newcastle was the early kickoff. They beat Newcastle 3-1. Goals from, I think, did Hazard get a brace? And Morata, I think.
Yeah, I think it was it an own goal? Oh no, it was a penalty. Oh yeah, he chipped one down the...
Eden Hazard back to his best.
Yeah. Was the penalty disrespectful? Is it disrespectful to chip it down the middle?
I think you've got to have that in the game. I don't want this showboating kicked out. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want these robotic players that don't do skills. I mean, and you love a little Panenka, you love a little chip down in the middle. Can you knock it? 3-1. Chelsea going about their business. Another win for them. Undefeated in 5. 4 out of 5 wins. Keeping the pressure on. Only 3 points behind us.
Yeah, well, they're not. Well, they're saying only it's between the Manchester clubs. I don't think can't really rule Chelsea out because they're only 3 points behind us. We're in it. They're in it as well. I think.
Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Liverpool 5.
Yeah, well, they conceded 2 goals in 2 minutes. Brighton, so it was all over from there, really.
Salah only getting an assist in this game, but goals from Chan, 2 from Firmino, Coutinho and a dunk on goal.
Coutinho free kick under the wall, very Ronnie-esque against Bayern Munich. He probably watched the highlights of the game before, I'm sure.
Thought I'd try to say against Brighton. It's another win for them. They go to in 4th. Same record as Chelsea, undefeated in 5, won 4 of their last 5 games.
Draw to Chelsea as well. So
yeah,
good point.
We then moved to Everton. Everton 2, Huddersfield 0.
Huddersfield have been terrible away from home, so I think with Big Sam coming in for Everton, it was always going to be a home win. A clean sheet for them, defensively strong. Yeah, well, Williams has been awful. He looked like he had a decent game on the weekend. Sigurdsson getting another goal, is he going to be key for Everton to turn up, do you think?
Yeah, I'd assume so. If they start playing him in his correct position, start forcing him up front and whatnot. He's a talented player, there's no doubt about it. He's been showing it. If you're playing spectacularly well for a team like Swansea, you've got to have something about you. Wazaru looks like he's getting back to some decent form. his average self. Calvert-Lewin, he looks like a quality player for Everton. Although they'll have to decide between him and is it Saka?
Sandra.
Yeah. Niasse is what I meant. Yeah, Niasse. Yeah, he's also back. Yeah, they're all the way up to 10th. Everton.
It's a big relegation battle. I think if you're out of the top 6, Burnley, Watford having good seasons, and probably Leicester not going to get. So from 10 to 20, any of them could get relegated.
Yeah.
But with Big Sam, I don't think Everton are going to get relegated.
So you think they're safe? So
yeah.
That's it. Any early relegation candidates for you?
Swansea look awful. I think they might be finally going down. It's Moyes went into the Sunderland job, didn't improve them. Is he going to improve West Ham? Well, they performed all right on the weekend. They went 1-0 up away to Manchester City.
We'll get on to the City result in a second. We'll get on to those twats. Leicester 1, Burnley 0. Stoke 2, Swansea 1. This is the one I want to talk about. Watford 1, Spurs 1. The fuck has happened to title contenders, Poch's on the level of Ferguson, Tottenham Hotspurs?
Yeah, well, it seems like the North London derby's really taken it out of them. Watford, not the easiest place to go. I mean, only the really good sides have won there, like United's and...
Well, like you said, special players getting big goals against Watford.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe the Harry Kane's... Well, did he score against... Who scored the goal against Watford?
I think it was... Yeah, it was Son.
Oh, yeah. Ericsson assist. Yeah. Yeah, Kane's last goal was against Leicester and their 2-1 defeat. I think their players just need to step up because on paper they've got a great team. One of the best in the league. Probably the...
Do you think the Champions League has taken its toll on them since they're playing so well in Europe?
I don't know if that's an excuse for the players.
Although I did also see a stat that was in their best games this season, I think it's the 2 games against Dortmund, the 2 games against Real Madrid and the win against Liverpool. All of those games they had their lowest attendance, lowest possession.
Oh, so they're
at least lower
effective
than
on the counter attack.
And teams seem to be giving Tottenham a lot more respect and letting them have the ball. And the likes of Watford and I think it was West Brom last week, letting them have the ball. They don't seem to be able to be breaking
down teams.
Yeah, breaking teams down. So with everyone on the pitch as well, in terms of attacking wise, Harry Kane's been around, Ali's been there, Ericsson's been there. They can bring in Son. Aldi, is he a big miss for him?
Yeah, well, Davinson Sanchez looked really comfortable next to him. Yeah. And since he's got injured, he's been a bit shaky. Got sent off at the weekend for a bit of a nasty elbow to the face on
Fellaini-esque.
Yeah, on Richarlison.
That twat. He went another game without a shot on target, Richarlison. I think that's 2 games. No shots on target.
Is he out of the fantasy?
Is he out of the fantasy? Well, it depends what I want Watford to do well. If I take him out, he'll probably get hat-tricks. You know what I mean? So, next. West Brom 0, Palace 0. And Arsenal 1, Manchester United 3. Oh, dearie me. So we go on to super duper Sunday. Bournemouth 1, Southampton 1. And now we can talk about City 2, West Ham 1. When West Ham took the lead from Ogbona's header, did you believe?
Well, I believed last week.
Yeah, you did.
Was it Southampton?
Yeah.
And they were drawing.
Midweek, yeah.
Drawing 1-1. And I got a bit too hyped. So this week I decided to...
This is the turning point.
Yeah. This is the turning point, I said. So I decided to calm down. They had a whole half to go. They're not Mendy scores.
Big Jesus. Can't knock it. Pep made this change, brought on Jesus. Whips it across to Mendy, scores. And then De Bruyne puts in a delicious ball. Absolutely delicious ball. And David Silva comes with his scissors kung fu kick, volley nonsense in the 83rd minute. 2-1, and the streak goes on.
Well, it's 13 wins. The record's 13, so they've matched that. It was Arsenal in 01 and 02, and then Chelsea did 13 last season. And then next they come to Old Trafford. So this seems a bit like what's either a fairy tale or a nightmare for City, I think, next week.
Well, they've been getting a lot of praise for late goals in the last few weeks. But I don't know if you remember, when we were getting late goals, or when we were smashing teams in the last 10 minutes of games, it was because we were playing against poor opposition.
Yeah.
Why is it different for these lot?
Because they're only getting one, I think. So it seems like they're getting late wins. Whereas we're winning 4-1. And it just seems like we're saying it's an easier game than it was.
That's how we got. I think we got kicked that out. I think it was on. It might have been BT Sport or somewhere. They were talking about they grind teams down and they wear you out and they wait until the last 10 minutes, and then that's when they kill you with one goal. When we kill teams with 3 or 4,
it's a bad thing.
The team's shit. United are lucky. We drew against Liverpool. Blah 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 blah. So there you have it. We'll go to the table now. Look at the top 4. City top, 14 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses, 43 points.
Is it a positive they're winning games less convincingly?
Yeah, I think you have to say so.
If you go all the way back to our 2012-13 season, at the beginning we were winning games less convincingly, but then that changed more towards the end of the season where we was keeping our defence became more solid. We were winning games more comfortably. They're doing it in reverse.
But don't they say these late wins and whatnot are the former champions and whatnot, being able to grind it out. Although I don't think they've been playing badly. Even in these games where they've been getting late winners and whatnot, goals in the 96th minute when 5 minutes were added on, but can't talk about that because of Fergie time all his bollocks. United sitting in second, still with the best defence in the league on 35 points. Chelsea in third on 32, and Liverpool make up the top 4 on 29.
And then North London just
look at them. Arsenal on 5th and Spurs in 6th, level on points with Burnley. Dear oh dear oh dear. And the bottom 3, Palace on
finally off the bottom.
Yeah, big boy, as you'd say.
Yeah,
doing bits. Undefeated in his last 4 games, 3 draws and 1 win. Can he knock what he's doing then?
If they stay up, is that a legend story for Roy?
I think it'll be a great way for him to bow out.
Bow out?
Yeah. I don't think he should stay on. I think if he keeps them up, look, you did great. People forget about England. It's magical story. Magical story in Palace. Well, yeah, he'll keep Palace up, and Southgate won't come out of the group in Russia, and then no one give a shit about Roy because Southgate's got. Yeah, what do you think about that? Southgate, no matter what happens in Russia, even if he does win a single game in the group stages, is keeping his job. So the FA told him.
Well, when we got Tunisia and Panama in our group.
Big up Panama. Big up Panama.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
not acceptable. I don't mind him having the job because we've had people like Fabio Capello come in and big managers, and they've done nothing. So Gareth's trying a new system, 3 at the back, trying to change the English way, playing players like Loftus-Cheek. Even Jesse's getting a chance in the squad.
Like Lionel, Lionel Lingard, L14.
I can't knock it. So.
Do you think we should give him the 10? After Ibra goes.
That's huge.
You think we give Jesse fucking hell, Lionel the 10? It's my boy, man.
It depends who we bring in the summer.
A whole brace. What do you mean? To do what? You've got Lionel Lingard. Fuck Greasy Griezmann. Yeah, he's getting big brace at the Emirates.
Yeah.
Best team you've ever seen, man. You've heard the chant. Fucking shit gooners. Well, that's all. Wrap it up. We'll see you lot on Thursday for the Champions League review and the Prem preview. See you later.